Hey guys, what's up and welcome to another snapshot video. Today we are looking at the new features in 21W05A. So let's crack right into it, guys. First of all, we have the new Azalea Leaves, which I believe come from these azalea plants. And we also have the flowering variety of both of those. These are fantastic decorative blocks. I would like this leaf block to look a little different from I mean, I suppose they do look a little different, but I would like them to look even more different. But we're still getting another type of leaf block, which is fantastic. And these ones obviously look very, very different. Those are very awesome. I am loving those. And we have like these little trees here. So if I move back a little bit, you'll be able to see that. We're getting a bit of particles from this thing over here, which we will get onto very soon. But yeah, so these new trees, they're awesome. I think we can find these in the caves. Okay guys, on to the next little plant here. We now have a small drip leaf, which is actually too tall, which is kind of strange, and the big drip leaf is this one here. But this little plant here only grows on clay and in water. I can't actually make this one grow in the water. It doesn't seem to work. I can, as you can see, get the big one to go underwater though. But I don't know what's going on there. May just be a bug for now. But yeah, that's the small drip leaf there and the big drip leaf. Now let's go into F5 and see if I can skillfully jump on this thing. Be able to see it eventually drops you off. So that's something cool. And it does actually go back up after a little while. And I think if you crouch on it, maybe it doesn't go down. Yeah, it does not go down if you're crouching. So that's pretty cool. And you can jump right off it. That's pretty damn awesome. Alrighty guys, next up we have the hanging root and the rooted dirt. So this is a new decorative block, as you can see. It's pretty interesting. And we'll be able to use that for mixing into dirt paths and things like this. And we also have these roots hanging down from the ceiling here. I thought it would look really good on this block, but it doesn't actually look that good. I mean, I suppose it looks okay. But anyways, those are another block we can hang from the roof. So it just looks like roots coming through the dirt there. That's pretty cool. And now we are moving on to this side over here. And first up on this side, we have the moss block, which is another like grassy looking block. It's pretty cool, just a block of moss. I don't know if we're going to be able to use these to make like the mossy cobblestones and things like that. I have no idea. It should be pretty cool, but there's also a carpet variety of this as well. So it's not like normal carpet, but yeah, you'll be able to place this around and everything. And yeah, it'll look pretty cool. I think this will definitely go well in a nice lush cave, which we should be getting soon. I will go down underground and look at some of this stuff underground, because some of these are like lights. I'm not sure if these naturally spawn in caves yet, but we will go and find out in just a second. So yeah, the moss carpet. Now we have the Spore Blossom, which is a lovely flower that hangs on the bottom of blocks. You cannot place it on the side or on the top of anything. It has to be underneath, but it is really cool. It has these like green particles coming off it. And yeah, that is really, really nice. Next up, guys, we have the glowberries and the cave vines. Now, to plant the cave vines, you need to hold the berries, and you can just plant them like that. As you can see, they get longer and longer as they go down. Pretty cool. You can also bone meal them, and they get the little glowberries on them. And I think, yeah, you can just right-click to get those off, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, if you want to, just keep on planting them down like that. And then you can bone meal up whichever one you want, and you get the little glowberries. It's really cool. These are actually a little light source for underneath the cave, so that is pretty cool. So a couple more things here, guys. We can actually bone meal this into a big one, but if you bone meal the big one itself, it actually gets higher and higher. So this is how you would use it. You would use it in some sort of parkour thing, I think, where once you're on it, you only have a certain amount of time and then you fall off. I think there's no hitbox at all once it falls down, so let's stand right on this side here. And if it goes down, yeah, we fall off anyway. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can't bone meal any of this stuff. None of these trees or these leaves or anything. Doesn't work on moss. Well, it works like a grass block. Oh! Well, I just figured out how we grow them, my friends. You bone meal the grass block to get them. Oh, we got some carpet with bone meal. Okay, that's pretty interesting, actually. And yeah, all right. I wonder if you can bone meal these things into existence. No, it appears not. Now, before we go and find these things in their natural environment, which hopefully we will be able to find, there's been a few more changes here. Now, the stone cutter, we can actually use copper blocks in here now to get the different varieties of that. And the names of the different stages of oxidization have now been changed to copper block, exposed copper block, withered copper block, and oxidized copper block. And that's in sequence from least to most oxidized. One other little change, my friends, is that drowns will now drop a copper ingot and they no longer drop gold ingots. Well, they have a chance of dropping copper ingots instead of the gold ones, so that is pretty cool. There's been some new changes to the Skulk events list, so I will put that on the screen right now so you guys can see that. And there's been a few little changes to snow. Alrighty guys, as you can see, we have a skeleton in some powdered snow here. We're gonna see how long it takes him to freeze. When he freezes, he will now turn into a stray. So that is pretty interesting. I'm wondering if we need to put the snow at his head height or not. We may need to do that to get that to work. Flaming arrows will now get extinguished when they collide with the powder snow. Powder snow can now be pushed by pistons and sticky pistons, which is pretty cool. And foxes can now walk on top of the powder snow without falling in at perfect time. We now have a stray. Well guys, I couldn't really find anything out in the wild. I don't think they've added the actual caves to the game yet. They don't generate, you can just get all the items that come in them. So I just whipped up a little thing here, which what I think like some of them might look like, the lush caves. It looks pretty damn cool in here. I think maybe we could add a few more things, but I just wanted to add in the new blocks here and see what they look like. And I really like the new leaves, obviously the new Azalea leaves, these ones up here. Really cool. We're gonna love adding using them everywhere. The new flowers are really good. Obviously it's they're limited by only being able to be hung upside down. The new little azaleas are going to look really nice in gardens, and I think even the non-flowering ones are going to be really cool as well. And these glowberries are very nice. They light it up just enough to make it look really cool. And then you just have it offset by this rooted dirt with the roots and stuff coming out of it. I think it's really cool, guys, and I love the particles coming from these spore blossoms as well. They are fantastic. So yeah, that is all that we have added in this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna smash some blocks in front of my face. I'm not used to playing in creative mode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the very next Snapshot video.